Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real shattered plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
just can't. No one's house is this clean. Either you're crazy or a manic depressive, and I don't think it's the latter. You wait until tonight. If one of them pulls out an acoustic guitar and wants to share...
So beautiful. I'm really impressed by all the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that much art inside the house. But he gets, well, he doesn't appreciate it the same way I do.
Well, Richard and I have similar interests, so it's really not that hard to get him to go along with my ideas. Although, I have to say, it's been challenging to find a good place for my old microfilm viewer. Right now, it's just collecting dust in the attic.
Microfilm?
Can you smell it?
That's
an
an interesting thing to collect.
Sorry.
Well, it's sort of a hobby that never really took off. Besides, I don't have any microfilm to play on the viewer anyway. I'm not sure I could find any either.
Well, Janus next door collects all kinds of ancient memorabilia. He might have a roll or tape or whatever it is that sort of thing uses. I'm sure he'd be delighted to lend you something.
That's very good
Back
to
in the
know.
day,
Thank you.
Janus was known for his obsessive need to archive and keep memorabilia. If he has any microfilm in his house, it might contain something interesting.
Sir, that red tie really compliments your hair. You're welcome. Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties back there? And Mr. Wilson is standing behind the grill, even though there's clearly no more gas on it.
I know. Why don't we go grab a mechanic, sir? I'm
You know the exterminator guy who's working on Batty's house? Same guy as Catherine, right? Yeah. So I let him use the green shipping container to store some chemicals. I asked him to poisonous, but he assured me that get this. He told me that he doesn't kill the bugs. He sets them free later.
Let me get this straight. He's an exterminator who cares about the lives of insects. What a weirdo.
I thought so too. But then, He told me this story about his pet cockroach, Pedro. It was genuinely a touching story. His parents were poor and couldn't afford to buy him a dog, but he found this cockroach in his room one day, and he took care of it. Pedro lived in a shoebox, and he even made a little leash for him so he could take him walking. And one day, he heard his mother when he left his pets while he went to the bathroom. He rushed to the kitchen. His mother wanted his mom.
Oh, great. Now I feel bad for all the bugs I've stepped on.
What can you tell me?
We had a guy poking around the backyard earlier. Frogs.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
Jeez. Okay. Hey, everything's good. Huh?
You had better have...
Well, there's nothing to report, really.
It was like when I came up. And you didn't catch the guy? Did you at least get a good look at him?
Nicely done, 47. This should keep things nice and quiet inside the house.
something.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
I'll drink to that. Hey, where's the... Oh, never mind, I'll figure it out. I like your suit.
Wilson. I normally hand deliver mail to everyone, but alas, nothing new for you today. Can I just say, this party looks very nice.
Ah, the mailman. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with names.
You just call me Dale. We'll get to know each other very well. In fact, I think I know pretty much everyone who lives in Creek. You learn a lot by delivering people's mail for years.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So the other day I accidentally asked Janus about that urn in the basement.
Nice house you have here.
Big.
We don't have to good house.
Haven't you learned anything yet? How long did he talk to them?
Can't really be sure. Not as bad as that time I used the grammar phone. Long ass story. Drag me down to the basement. and showed me all
Hey,
the-
did you grab the pack of smoke that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden?
You've seen the Janice's oddball nurse.
Huh?
Have you seen that Janice's oddball nurse is added again?
Oh, yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early. Just to chat with the birds. Spend more time with them than he does with Janice.
A couple of weeks ago, I walked past you.
What was that?
You stay here and try not to get in my way, all right?
Exactly. You think I'm insane? Of course I'm gonna stay right here. You know what I like about you guys? You're just so chill. Not like Janice. I have never met a man so full of bile. I mean, I'm just trying to help him,
me.
and he's behaving like
Nothing
a
worth
complete
wasting our time on.
ass. All right, I better go. You know, it's like he knows that I know that he's hiding something, and he's enjoying that I can't figure out what it is. I know it sounds crazy.
Death in a burning cabin, and before he ran, pushed his body over the embers with his
Well, the irony certainly is bad.
But yes, you have a road They seem to really like them.
Of course they do. They are Russian banana potatoes.
Let me know if you see any of the others slacking.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed.
Where's that therapist? He should be here already. I swear he's done like a crook.
Hey, any sign of that sapphire?
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares. At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with you. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
Oh my God. No! 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 God damn!
Looks like you have a very
my God.
unhealthy relationship with that corpse. Let go. Face the ground.
Where did he go?
One of Janus's old microfilms. It might contain important information. All you need now is to find a device to read it on.
Is that? Hey, shit!
Listen, I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't
I think I'd lose my mind living on the burbs like this.
Sir, do not move another muscle.
Drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house. Captain, he was after.
Yeah, and
There's trouble. Getting gear. Understood. Hey, he's not here.
Oh, hi. I'm on my way out.
Leave the vicinity.
Bye.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Clearly, Janus is a meticulous man. This microfilm contains a lot of heavily redacted minutes from what appears to be a yearly event of some sort. Plenty of initials and project code names that don't ring any bells. Janus is mentioned by name throughout, however. This is a very important find, 47.
they all landed with him and his cottage in.
Command, this is me. Garden is clear, and I'm moving on. Over.
It looks like something violent took place here. The previous owner seems to have been connected with Janus somehow. The police report mentions they found him here in a pool of blood. The house has been sealed off until a few weeks ago. Death was ruled as a severe allergic reaction.
Overdrive. When was the original replaced? Did the Gorka Institute stay silent out of fear of losing millions of annual visitors? One thing is for certain. The court of social media.
He's been sitting there most of the day. I don't know what he's reading, but it looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across.
The new Cassandra Snow novel, maybe. Slivers of Past Shimmers, or something like that. See, my wife's reading it now. I can't get her to do anything around the house.
No, it's not a novel. I think it's a journal, or a diary. He's one of the security people working over at that old Russian guy's house. It's gotta be something from the old man's archives.
Huh.
If that's one of Janus's diaries, it might contain some important information about his past. Our past.
Or maybe something that can help us locate the Constant.
What? Command, something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate. Hello?
Station 7. Still nothing to report.
Okay. Hey, would you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown.
Right on.
Ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society, and we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this. The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll